I know this is going to seem a little obnoxious, vain, arrogant, but I gotta say this. One of the things I enjoy about being an actor slash rapper, entertainer, is I'm still cool with a lot of my exes, and I'm not gonna lie, I get a giggle in the bottom of my stomach when I'm introduced to the ex's new man, and that nigga knows me from TV. I feel like, yo, that's kind of like I got one up on that nigga. Yo, what's up? This your boy JohnOllie with this week's rant, and with no further delay, let's jump right into it. Whatever happened to the prepaid phone card? Do people still use that? Are black people still eating at Denny's? And if so, nigga, fuck is wrong with you? A week or so ago, I said you'd be hard-pressed to find two cool-ass parents like Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet in the height of their career. And somebody put me on to something, and I have to agree with them. They said Erykah Badu and Andre 3000. And I would have to agree. I can't remember who said it, but those two would be also cool-ass parents in the height of their celebrityism. Not that they are down on theirs, but that's two other people. Kudos to that person. I'll remember who it was when I go back and look, and then I'll mention them next week. One of my new pet peeves that get on my fucking nerve these days is when people get on Facebook and they always ask, am I the only person who hasn't? No, you're not the only person who hasn't. Why do people constantly look for validation on Facebook? Stop that, man. You're not the only person who hasn't watched a TV show or hasn't supported some kind of organization. You are not the only one. You are not that fucking special, okay? Tons of people don't do those things. So no, you're not the only one. And speaking of Facebook, I want to talk about something I seen real quick on Facebook from a person. I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not going to put them on blast like that. But in light of a lot of people supporting Colin Kaepernick, I seen a lot of people say, hey man, I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not going to watch football, period, this season. Me being one of them. And thus far, I have not. I have no desire to, because I'm in support of Colin Kaepernick. But this one post that this guy posted, he said, all you cats out there, or you so-called Negroes out there who are boycotting the NFL, and I guess he was speaking to his actor friends. He said, well, would you niggas not do a commercial for the NFL if it was offered to you? And in that response, I'd have to say, no, I wouldn't. Because my morals are to support this man and boycott the NFL. And my integrity doesn't allow me to do that. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know for a fact that this person who said that, at times they are a little coonish, and to me it's not always about the dollar. You have to stand for something. So I'm only speaking for myself to that post, because I know this person is going to see this, and again, I'm not putting their name on blast, but I'm sure they're going to see this and know I'm talking about them. But for me, I wouldn't do that. And at some point in your life, you have to realize that there's things bigger than monetary shit, and you can't always be about the money. You have to stand for something. And that's my 2 cents on that. Hey, yo, I love Bruno Mars. Love him. I think he's one of the most talented and most energetic and entertaining entertainers out right now. But with that being said, a lot of his music, if you haven't noticed it, sounds like artists from the past. Uptown Funk sounds like the time. No doubt about it. The new song, Perm, definitely sounds like James Brown-esque type song. Locked Out of Heaven sounds like something the Police would have done. And if you ever listen to 24 Karat Magic, listen to Bruno's voice and then go listen to DJ Quick and tell me he don't sound just like DJ Quick. This is just something I point out. Now, this doesn't take anything away from Bruno, but I just noticed the similarities. There's even some songs that I've heard in his past album, like Treasure, sounds like a New Edition song to me. Just saying. But big up to Bruno Mars, because that's my dude. When I listened to the Money, Power, Respect song by The Lox today, I wish that Little Kim would have had a verse and not just did the hook. You ever check out Funkmaster Flex when people was on his show freestyling? His face looks so unenthused about what these people be saying. It's like that nigga be thinking about, man, I wonder if I left the stove on at my house. Or damn, I sure like to buy those mink boots. Like, next time you watching a freestyle on Funk Flex show, check out that nigga's face. So, the Cash Me Outside girl has just signed, I don't know, I want to say $1 million deal with Atlantic Records. First, I'm going to say, what the fuck is up with Atlantic Records to think that y'all motherfuckers put that much money into this no talented ass girl? Like, Cardi B got motherfuckers thinking that they superhuman right now. Like, anybody can make a song. So now you got Black China doing motherfucking music. You got Cardi B. You got the Cash Me Outside girl. You see where the hip-hop game is going right now? And Gecko Brothas or fucking Triborough or fucking M-Tri or D-Rose can't get a deal, but y'all signing the Cash Me Outside girl? For real? Atlantic, y'all disappoint me, man. Y'all fucking disappoint me, man. And since I'm on the topic of rappers, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with Young Jock? First, this nigga fucks up his hair like some bitch shit that he did. And now, the nigga is in the street wearing a full-on dress. The type of dress my mom or my sister would wear out in the streets. And then he gets on IG and tries to defend himself to say, you know, kind of, I guess, like, underlying saying it was like either a dare or a bet or whatever the case may be. But here's the thing I say. Real niggas don't make bets where they have to put on a dress. Real niggas don't do shit like that. You consider yourself a real nigga? Nada, brother. Nada. You have to have some kind of shit in your tank to take that bet. So miss me with all that other bullshit about it was a... And he really hasn't said why he did it. Whether it was for the show, whatever the case. Again, I reiterate, real niggas don't make bets of putting on dresses. That's just a no-go. And finally, I have to talk about this Jemele Hill situation, you know, about how she got on Twitter and she called the president a racist and, a white supremacist. And first, let me just say this. Kudos to her. I agree with you. Fuck Donald Trump. Let me just say that right off the bat. And I support her. Now, the press secretary for the White House got on TV and said that this was an fireable offense. At this present time, ESPN has not fired her. And I know, like, you know who watch my videos, they not going to do that because they would deal with a real shitstorm of backlash if they did. Now, they might reprimand her, but I also feel that they shouldn't because this was something she said on her personal account. She didn't say this on the show. She said this on her personal Twitter account. The president himself gets on Twitter and he disrespects people every fucking day. And he's not been fired yet. Nobody, though we are calling for it, it's not going to happen. So I can't even see why whatever the press secretary would even say something stupid like that, knowing with all the dumb shit that the president has said. Big up to her co-host, Michael Smith. I got it right, Michael Smith. Who's standing by her, and a few other people at ESPN who got her back on the situation. Trust and believe that we also got your back out there, Jemele. We riding with you, so believe that. So once again, I just want to say, you know, big up to her for saying what she did, man. And again, this is supposed to be freedom of speech. She should be able to say what the fuck she want to say. He does. and he gets away with a lot of shit. So I really can't see it being that big of a backlash unless ESPN wants boycotts. Take a note from the NFL. Y'all ain't gonna be that stupid. So with that being said, this has been this week's rant with your boy JohnOllie. Make sure you don't do something, say something, let me see something that ends your ass up on this list next week. This is 96. This is 96. 4 more to go, y'all. Shout out to my man Brian J. Howard. Shout out to Jay Mugger, The Real Superman 1, Charlie Girl, Adores Aaliyah, my man DR, all those who continuously watch this, man. Yeah, 4 more to go, baby. 4 more to go. I'm going to miss talking to y'all. This is kind of therapeutic for a brother at times. So I'm not going to drag this out, getting all sentimental, because I ain't no mushy type motherfucker. So, don't be smart, be genius, and always, always, always stay Gecko.
Hey, what's up? It's JohnOllie, and if you like what you just saw, then all you have to do is subscribe by pressing the button that's right over my head. And if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, bang, they're right there. All right? And if you want to see more of my vlog videos, bam, they're right there. Other than that, y'all have a good day, and I thank y'all so much for watching. The General has spoken.
Kate told me to do this.
Hey guys, I'm Kate, and I'm the one that told him to do this. Aren't you glad?